Hello, everyone. Another book today at Cindy Harper Speaks, and a shout out to this same student from the other day. He likes his Pedro books. So this one I am recording for him as well. Pedro Keeps His Cool. It's by Fran Manushkin. So let's see about Pedro keeping his cool. So this is a chapter book. It has a few chapters, and this book is illustrated by Tammie, Lyon. So table of contents, chapter 1, Winter Festival. Chapter 2, Snowman and Skating. Chapter 3, Blast Off. Winter Festival. Snow was falling, lots and lots of snow. Cool, yelled Pedro. Our winter festival will be a blast. Winter Festival. Pedro met Katie at the park. Here comes Roddy with a snowball, warned Katie. Duck. Pedro ducked, but he still got hit. Come on, said Katie. Let's enter the snowman contest. Katie made a snow whale. Wow, that's ingenious. Pedro made a snow horse. It was a mess. Roddy's snow dog was the best. I think her whale is pretty great. Horse, I don't know about that, but that dog, that's great. Pedro said, let's sled down the big hill. I'm a great sledder. Later, said Roddy. First, let's make snow angels. Katie smiled. Roddy and angels do not go together. For sure, said Pedro. They plopped down in the snow. Pedro said, I know I can make a perfect snow angel. He didn't, but Pedro kept his cool. That looks like fun. Well, I guess his didn't work so well, did it? That's okay. He kept his cool. So keeping his cool meaning, he didn't let it bother him. Chapter 2, Snowman and Skating. Now let's sled down the big hill, said Pedro. Later, said Roddy. I want to toss the hat on the snowman. Pedro tossed the hat. He missed the snowman. He missed over and over. No big deal, said Pedro. Pedro said, I really want to sled down the big hill. Let's go. Later, said Roddy. You keep saying that, said Pedro. Let's skate first, said Katie. I can skate backward, bragged Roddy. Me too, yelled Pedro. Splat. Pedro fell down. Katie told Pedro, don't worry, everyone is good at something. You're a great sledder. I am, said Pedro. Let's go. See you later, said Roddy. He began walking away. Wait, said Pedro. Why don't you want to go sledding? Roddy looked at the hill. Pedro looked at Roddy. That hill is high, said Pedro. Maybe it's a little scary. Maybe, said Roddy. Sledding can be scary at first, said Pedro, but then it's cool. He and Katie began walking up the hill. Roddy watched them. Chapter 3, Blast Off. Wait, Roddy began, running after Pedro. I want to try it. Can I ride with you? Sure, said Pedro. Hop on and hold tight. Roddy held tight. He held his breath, too. Blast off, yelled Pedro. Whoosh! They sped down the hill. Wow, yelled Roddy. Wow, wow, wow. Awesome, yelled Pedro. Let's do it again, said Roddy. He told Pedro, you are the best. That was cool. Now let's hurry and have hot chocolate, said Pedro. That was cool, too. Excellent. I love that. So now we know why Roddy didn't want to go sledding, because he was afraid of sledding. That's why every time Pedro mentioned let's go sledding, Roddy wanted to do something else. But then when Roddy went ahead and had the courage to go sledding with his friends. He found out he loved it. So I love the fact that everything that Roddy wanted to do, Pedro tried, even though he wasn't that good at it. But he tried. So he kept his cool. So don't get upset when you're doing something new. Practice always makes improvement. If you don't succeed at first, try again, and eventually you will, or you'll get better, or you'll decide to do something different. But it's all good. Like Pedro said, Pedro kept his cool. So if you liked this book, please press like at the end, and I'll see you next time at Cindy Harper Speaks. Thanks for tuning in, and bye for now.